Hey girl, hey! How's it going? Dude, it was just insane the last hour and a half. I did so much. Hello! How's everybody doing? What the heck was I saying? Oh, it's chaotic the last hour and a half. I filmed a jewelry haul and then a sit-down video. Not too bad. That's good. You ever talk and talk and talk at the camera and then you're like, watching some Mel Robbins and painting. Isn't she awesome? My hair changing. I know. Well, this was a Paul Mitchell job. It was the red, but it lightened up from washing it. So yeah. I know. I'm so excited. Look, it's growing back. Oh my god, my bangs. They did an amazing job, but my bangs were up here and I like them more down here. See, they were like short. Yes, freaking love her. She's awesome. I've watched Mel Robbins for like the last decade. But like I knew her before she was like big. You ever hear her story? She went through some crazy wild stuff. I like how honest she is. I think that's what makes her cool, you know? Today we're painting. Wow. I'll have to show you guys, I'll have to show you my painting that I finished. The one with the, I'll keep wanting to say newspaper, but I mean like magazine. I'll show you guys. You guys, everyone else probably won't be seeing it for another week or two. I'm reading her story. Yeah, what she went through is wild. But it led her to where she's at, you know? I think sometimes you find yourself in the darkest times. Yeah, I filmed the story behind my painting Take Flight today. It didn't turn out exactly how I wanted it. Like, obviously, I don't know until the footage is downloaded on my computer, but I went back and forth about a lot of different things, but it's what makes it what it is, you know? So it is what it is. I'm just gonna keep it. I'm not the kind of person to, like, paint something and then paint over it. Like, if I don't like something, like say, for instance, the Take Flight painting, the octopus one, if I painted over it when I didn't like it, it wouldn't be what it is. Like, it would not exist. Thanks, girl. You guys have been through it with me. Oh. I made like a few dollars, but I will take it. I'm so grateful. Dude, that was a freaking journey. It didn't bother me like the first year, but it starts to get to you. You know, it's kind of like, it kind of be like you going to work and then not getting paid for it for like over a year. Because I treated it like a full-time job. And then you're not getting compensated, like eventually you're going to get bummed out. But thank you. Hey Matt, how's it going? You having a good morning? Or afternoon? Is it afternoon there? It just turned noon here. Get out of here, fly, you're not invited. Psh, psh. Slap him up a little bit. Take that, sucker. Yup, and you see people that post random video and go viral overnight. I know. I think that's one of the hardest things while you're like working towards it, is watching stuff like that. You know, at first it didn't bother me, but like a year in, I'm like, what am I doing? You start to like wonder what you're doing wrong. And I don't think that it's you're doing anything wrong. You're just not reaching the right people, you know? It taught me a lot though. I think if I would have went viral right away, I wouldn't have been able to handle hate comments. I've been really, I've been really salty right back to people lately. I'm just like sarcastic in a manner where it kind of makes them second guess like what they're saying. People might not find it funny, but I think it's hilarious. It's kind of fun. I'm petty. I know. Kind of petty. Gotta bring my inner comedic out, you know. So far, so good. Yeah. Growing pains are hard because you go through like, is this good? Is it not? It's not about it being good. I think it just teaches you to be more yourself. Because if I would have went viral right away, I don't think I would have been able to feel comfortable being my full self. You know? Not saying that any of my videos have, because they haven't, but I got a short the other day get like 5,000 views, which is really cool because it's like, wow, like that's something I cared about, you know? So far, so good. Sorry, I read your comment, I think, twice and didn't respond, Matt. I do that. That's good. Are you tired today or are you feeling rested? My day is good. It's been very productive. I filmed 2 videos today because this week's gonna be insane. I think the next day that I have to chill is half of today and then like Sunday. So it's a lot for an introvert. We need our recharging time. Yeah. It's like I don't even want to go viral, just hard watching people I know just start a channel and their videos. Yeah, try 2 years. It's not fun. I know what you're going through. I was there for a long time. Not anybody that I personally knew, so like that is different. But when we're consistent, our time always comes eventually. I talked about that in one of my videos today. Doesn't mean that it's fun. It's part of it though, which sucks, you know? Not fun. You'll get there, Britt. It takes time. Like I hope that it happens for you before mine did, because I posted over 300 long form videos before I got monetized. You know? Yeah, girl, I get it. I get it. Did I complain about it a lot on my channel? Yes, but I don't care. I don't care. Oh, I was mad. Like, it was necessary though, you know? Like, sometimes anger teaches us something. Or, like I talked about this too today, was like, underneath anger is like other emotions, and it can be very complex. Hey, John. Hey, girl. Hey, how's it going, Jesse? Are you doing good? Is everybody having a good day? Oh, look at this color that created. Isn't that pretty? It looks like Kool-Aid. I'm gonna drink this. I like that color. That's beautiful. Do you guys want to see my painting? Some of you have seen it on social media, but do you want to see it done? It's done now. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Yes. I feel blessed in many other ways, so usually don't get it to me, but I'm human. Yeah. You can be grateful for something and be angry about it at the same time. You know, because people are like, well, you should just be grateful. It's like, shut up, Karen. I didn't ask your opinion anyway. You want to see it? Alright, yes. Look at this thing. This is ugly so far. This is before I shade it. Hang on, let me grab my painting. Look at that. Wow. Doesn't that look way different? I put polyurethane on it because I wanted the not newspaper magazine stuff to stay on. Got there. ASMR for ya. Look at that. And then I put like gold and silver foil on it. Isn't that fun? Then there's a person down here too, running from their shadow. Thank you. I love it. I don't think it got enough credit on social media, but I'm gonna keep posting it. It's different, you know? Like, look at this. It's kind of cool to see like how you've grown as an artist. Like, look at how different that is from my other stuff. Oh. Like, way different. I like it though. I thought about putting my stuff in an art gallery, but at the same time I'm like, oh, they take too much money from you. I feel like it's robbing. I had this idea, and I thought about renting out a space like during the holidays and just making my own event and inviting people to come have a party. Look at art and sip on, maybe not cocktails because I think you need a license for that, but like, you know, sparkling water maybe? Good snacks. Our foil is great. Yeah, I'm so happy with how realistic that looks. I'm getting way better. Oh, hang on. I'll grab another painting. I gotta show you this is growth. Hang on. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so this isn't me like saying that this painting sucks by any means. So this is in 2021. This one's from this year. That's a heart. And then there's this one. Like, night and day difference. At my wedding, the venue only required event insurance, so it was cheap. Oh, maybe you could fly out here and stay. That'd be cool. But I thought it would be fun to have like a little art event and then maybe have activities going on, but like people could like sit there and look at art. I don't know, just an idea. It's something I will bring to life one day. And then I could have like my merch there and my jewelry. But yeah, that's crazy. That's like 4 years. And like, think about it. This is only my second piece this year. So, I filmed the creative process of that one that I just showed you. Buckle up, Buttercup. We're going for a ride. That one comes out, so the name of that painting's called Whiplash. That comes out Sunday, August 10th. So like in a week and a half. how much art galleries take? About 40%. Yep. Depending on which one, but the majority of the time they take like 35 to 50% commission. It's ridiculous, right? Like, what's the point? Like, I think in order for me to make it worth my while to put it in a gallery, I would have to upcharge everything. And people are like, well, to get your name out there, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not that desperate. I don't, call me stubborn, maybe stupid, but I'm not desperate, you know? You ain't taking 40% of my profit. I don't care who it is. Because you know what you poured into it, you know? Oh my God, that's why I got off of Etsy. I was disgusted. That's why I like did everything the hard way. Like, I have stuff up here. When did I make my website? Oh, February 1st, 2022. I created my Rockin' website. Because I got sick of Etsy too. They rob you blind. I remember back in the day, like when my mom was around and I sold on there. Not bashing them because like people need to make their money. It's their deal. But this is opinionated. But it was 30 cents per listing. Now they charge you a fee to list. They charge you a fee when you sell it. And they take part of your shipping costs. Do they charge you a monthly too? Yeah, I don't blame you there, Britt. I refuse to. It's like, you're not taking my money. Nope. Nope. Call me stupid. I don't care. Call me stupid. I think, you know, one thing like Youngblood, he's an artist, he's a musician. He created this music fest, a little off subject, but similar to kind of what we're talking about. He was sick of like ticket sellers making a big profit off of sales, so he made his own event so everybody could afford it, like afford tickets, and he calls it the Blood Fest. So freaking cool. He's so inspiring to me. I love that. Like, that he cares about his fans like that. Like, that's huge. Because, like, kind of like concerts, they get expensive too, but it's because of all the fees that people have to pay, you know? Let's see here. Impressionist art from the 1800s sells big numbers now. Your approach is the better choice. Thanks, John. It might take longer, but I think it is too. It'll pay off one day. I use Etsy to find artists and then hope they have an actual site or email. That's good. You go, Matt. Artists appreciate the crap out of that. And then they treat artists so bad. The customer is always right, even when they are not. Oh, no, thank you. The stuff that people put up with, But I could see how, like, I could see it. That's all I'm gonna say. Diversity in your craft? Yeah, I kind of do everything, huh? I get bored easy. I have a bigger canvas that I'm going to work on, but I want to do like an acrylic pour on it. I just need to find the time to do it. And I've been waiting for no wind, and there's like hardly any wind today. I probably should do it today, but I don't know if I'm going to have time. I'll get there eventually. It's kind of like art markets too. Like, I just don't think Well, especially not in Minnesota. I might do better in like a state like the West Coast or something, or maybe New York. More West Coast, I think my style is. I'd probably do better over there, but art markets are hard because the number one thing that I sell is like candles and clothing at art shows. That's like where I make the most money. And so like sometimes for a while you're forced to create things that, you know, not saying I want to get like more into my clothing obviously, but like you're kind of not stuck producing, but you have to like keep inventory in stock. So like you're making more candles and stuff that you're not super passionate about, but like it pays the bills, if that makes sense. And it's still better than getting a job, but still kind of one of those defeating things, you know. Yeah, totally, John. One more thing about Etsy, then I'll shut up. Oh, I had no idea about that. I never heard of that. It's kind of messed up. That's like expecting perfectionism out of the people who like struggle with feeling not good enough already, because like most artists struggle with like self-doubt because we struggle with mental health. Like that's a lot of pressure to put on artists. That ain't right, girl. Kind of makes you mad. That's why a lot of really creative people, why they don't put themselves out there is because they lack the self-confidence. I've never been afraid to put myself out there or like believe in my art, because like I've always thought it was good because it just like comes easy to me. But more so the thing that I've ever struggled with is putting myself out there on like YouTube sometimes, because since I'm creative and I struggle with my mind, like I do get in my head sometimes about like, oh my god, did I share too much? You know, but like what is too much? And one thing that's too much for somebody might not be too much for the next person, if that makes any sense. It's hard not to get there though, you know? Like, say you get a comment that's really mean one day and you're in a good mood or like in a good state of mind, doesn't bother you. But you get a mean comment on the day where you're like struggling, that's when it's kind of rough. But like I thought in my head, I was like, I don't know how else to be a successful artist other than to like be on YouTube, you know what I mean? Or like get your stuff out there into the world, because like this platform is the best resource in my opinion, even though it's taken a long time. I love YouTube a lot. It's kind of like, it's been this place where I can express myself fully. Like I don't, this sounds bad, but like some friends that I have, I like put a mask on and like I filter myself a lot. I'm doing that a lot less as I get older. That's cool. I almost dropped it on myself. Isn't that pretty? Real. I don't know what else I'm gonna do with it, but that's a start. But it's so easy to like put a mask on yourself in social situations when you like, because I struggle with social anxiety. I don't seem like I do, but if I'm not in the right crowd, I do struggle with it. So like when I come on here, I can like 100% show up as myself and not care because I don't have somebody on the other side silencing me, because that's going to be another conversation. I'm going to get into it in another video, but one of the things that I've always struggled with is people talking over me in real life, like family members, friends. And this is an opportunity for me to just express genuinely how I feel, and nobody can stop me. Nobody is stopping me. I'm just going to say it. If you don't respond fast enough, you lose 5-star status. Yeah, they're kind of running a business on top of being an artist. What the heck, dude? So messed up. Excuse my mess. Oh, that color's pretty. I'm gonna have to mix those two together and like create a background for one of these. I really like that. You can see, kind of tall. Dancing, karaoke are a good outlet. Yeah. Speaking of yoga, I need to do more of that. I was planning on, it's funny you brought that up, John. I was thinking about doing that today, but I got busy recording, and here we are. I had like 15 minutes and I had to jump on my live. Oh boy. Like my dishes, they're clean now. Wow. Isn't that cool? I probably should have cleaned this off, but it is what it is. We'll roll with it. I need purple and black. For sure, yeah. I know a lot of my creator friends and I've said that social media is like a necessary thing. It is until you make a name for yourself, then you really don't have to. Once people discover you and, oh, that's brown. Huh. Once they discover you, you kind of get established. You don't really have to stay relevant. You know how many famous artists there are in the world, and they don't have to post because people just know them. They have a status. Punching through the mask. Yeah, there's a lot of people who act like their life is sunshine and rainbows, and they're just full of BS. They're full of it. Those are the biggest judgers too. Climbing up the art wall. Wow, that's crazy. That's one thing I was thinking about today, a little off subject, was like, I talked about it earlier, was like people painting over a canvas that they've like already, no. Like, your time is valuable. I'm spitting at the camera, I'm getting passionate. So I did it again. Don't freaking paint over it. Let it sit, give it time to be what it wants to be. Not telling anybody what to do, but that's what I do. If I'm frustrated with something, I'll let it sit in a corner. I mean, look at the other one. It took me 7 months to get done. This is called lazy painting. Here we go. We're just gonna be messy, like a little kid. Whee! I like being messy. What's the weather like where everybody lives today? I just don't know what it's like outside. I haven't really been outside. Okay, I lied. I went outside one time today. It was to take my trash out. Oh, and I got coffee creamer too because, well, this morning I was in shambles. I didn't have my freaking lifeline. I knew better too yesterday morning when I poured the last of it and there were like 2 drops left in the container. I was like, oh, I'll get some later today. Totally spaced it out and then woke up this morning. I didn't have any. I would do that. That was a defeating moment. It's okay. We made it through. I don't think it's so bad the fact that I ran out of coffee creamer. It was the fact that I had to go out into the world and face people. I looked like a little freaking troll, like a trash panda or something. Still had yesterday's makeup on, my hair, I brushed through it, it was greasy. I'm like, I just looked rough. And then I ran into the guy that works at the post office and I'm like, ah, man, I have to talk to people. Good thing I brushed my teeth. I'm so introverted, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm the friend where if you cancel, I don't get mad. I do if it's last minute and I'm on my way, then it makes me mad, but if it's like a few hours prior and they're like, oh, I'm just not really feeling it, I'm like, say no more, it's okay, I understand it. I'm just like, yes. Because I don't always want to people. Sometimes I wished I wasn't like that, but it just is what it is, you know? I like to be alone. It's peaceful. There's like nobody spreading their toxicity into my bubble. I can like, people get so mad because my phone's always on Do Not Disturb. Whatever. How's it feel to be mad? Nobody gonna control me. I do what I want. Yeah, just think like back in the day when we were like kids and there was dial-up internet, and totally aging myself right now. I remember when caller ID first came out. But now people are like, they got their hands on you. And you're like, ugh, get off of me. It's different, like, say if you're in a relationship, that's a little bit different. Like, obviously you have to communicate where you're at, but you don't have to explain yourself to other people. Like, it's funny that people, like, have that over your head sometimes. Like, where were you? Living my life, Brenda. That's what I was doing. Thanks for asking. I really value friendships that have no, how am I trying to say this? Where you can go long periods of time without talking to them and they don't like take it personally. You know, because life gets busy. I don't like people who need to talk to me every second of the day and like blow up my phone. That's like really overwhelming. I don't like that. Oh, sorry. I was talking. Sunny and warm, overcast for me, and I'm loving it. Nice. Kind of overcast here. The sun keeps popping out. Nice. I did some light research on Impressionist Monet passage. You must read a lot, John. Do you read a lot? I'm so that way. I know. And then when people are like, where were you? It's like, I'm not dating you. Don't talk to me like that. I don't owe you an explanation. I don't know. It's hard to understand when you're not that way. You're just like, whatever. You're a chill friend. I don't know. I've never been the one to like have to talk to somebody 24/7. The only time I ever struggled with that was like in romantic relationships when I could feel like the other person pulling away. Like I'd get anxious, but that's it. Friendships, nah. It's like whatever. Life happens. Quality over quantity? Sometimes. I think it's a mix of both, and it, you know, there's a reason for everything. You have a good day too. I hope it goes well for you, Britt. Thanks for stopping in, chilling. I'll probably be on next week too. I always try to post like a day before, so have a good day. And just one thing, part of me feels like it could be an important thing to do for influencing my art. Brain practice. Trying to draw what I read. That's kind of cool. It's like a way of channeling it. Heck yeah. We all have our own way. Like, I don't think that there's any right or wrong way to creation. I think that everybody's got their path, you know? What works for me won't work for somebody else. What works for someone else won't work for me. That's like all these videos about this is how you grow on social media. I've never like bought into them because that might have worked for them, but it might not work for you. And then it gets people like feeling really discouraged about where they're at. You know, if that makes sense. Guided meditation. Dude, that stuff's good for your brain. Brings you into the moment. My mom actually was the one who got me into meditation. We'd go to class together when I was a teenager. So a lot of people like, that kind of sparked something that I want to say. Like a lot of people don't know I'm super spiritual. Like people try and like educate me when I already know a lot. Not being a know-it-all, it's just like, I'll let them talk, but they like don't really know that my mom was super spiritual. But yeah, meditation is it's where you get a lot of your ideas, especially when you're an artist. Like there's so much that comes from it because it's like, I guess the best way that I can describe it is like that moment of silence and like sitting with God or source, whatever you believe in, or even with yourself. Like we need to, especially today, we need moments where we just silence out all of the noise, you know? Yeah, it's really, really good for your brain. My strength could complement. Health, body, yeah. Yeah, it's like, I don't know about you guys, but like, I know when I eat a lot of processed foods and I'm like sedentary and I'm not exercising, like my mind's a mess. You know, it's easy to tell when you like have those healthy habits in place and then like you're off for a day or two. It can make you irritable, moody. Heck yeah, John. Yeah, dude, I really appreciate you guys a lot. I like my friends. They come on here every Wednesday and you're just chilling, you know? Means a lot. I can't get the black out of it. There we go. It's a little bit better. I always like, I think I press on my brushes so hard, this one's not doing it, but like I'll bend them and then they snap. Oops. My bad. We go a little hard around here. So, I know I've said this a few times, but I really want to do a sketchbook tour. It might not happen until like end of August, middle of September, because I have other videos that I have to put out into the world. Film, edit, all that stuff, but I think that would be really fun. Heck yeah, thanks, Matt. Okay, I'll do that. I'll show you guys what I'm working on a little bit once I get this guy painted, prepped for what's about to come. I think this one I'm going to paint a beetle on it. I like bugs. I think bugs are cool. I was gonna ask you, Matt, do you create it all? Didn't you say you were like a mechanic for airplanes, right? Because I'm kind of curious because you said that you collect art, right? Or support artists. Just kind of curious where that came from. If it's like something that you like to do, or you're just like really into it, or appreciate it. Like, just kind of curious. Mechanic? Nice. My dad is too. Not on airplanes, but equipment and diesel. He's takes a lot of patience. Hey Rio, how's it going? Do you want to see my finished painting? Dude, keep doing it. That's awesome. If you can draw more than a stick figure, you got talent somewhere in there, you know? Rio, how's your day? Oh, man. How do I stay motivated to create? Well, Kira, I think what started to shift for me, or what kept me motivated with creating art, was telling myself that I was making it for me first. Because as an artist, we create things because we're expressing how we feel. And I think, you know, when we lose touch with that side of ourselves, we struggle. So it's take a break if you need to at times, but to stay motivated, just say that you're doing it for yourself. You know, it's life is all about the promises that we make to ourselves. And if you're like constantly starting projects and not finishing them, like you're gonna feel really bad about that, because like I went through that myself. So I set a rule with myself. Like I just set boundaries because I think I have ADHD. Pretty certain, like 98% sure. I had to be like, all right, well, if I create paintings, then I can only do like 3 at a time. Like have 3 projects going, because otherwise it's easy for like anxiety to take over and like feel like, oh my God, like be really hard on yourself. Like I never get anything done, blah, blah, blah. Like it's easy to go there with our kind of mind. I hope that helps. That's good. It's going great. I got a lot of stuff done. Yep, I filmed 2 videos and now we're here. I got this guy done. That actually looks kind of dope. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but there's that one and this guy. So there's those 2. Feast your eyes on this baby. Heck yeah. We're showing it again. Okay, so I was showing people this earlier. 2021, 2025. Like, way different. So even though I only created 2 paintings this year, I still got better in 4 years. Guess that helped a lot. I recently started another drawing after not finishing the one that I started and felt guilty for starting multiple projects. Well, pick your few, like 1 or 2 that you want to, like that are the most meaningful to you, and work at them slowly and get them accomplished. And you know, you can write ideas down and stuff, but I think that finishing stuff is very important. It's complicated sometimes because I talked to Rio about this. We were talking about like art and music, and sometimes you need to like take a step away and kind of give it air, you know, before you finish it and it becomes what it is, because it's necessary. But like obviously you don't like force yourself, but if it's a bad habit of not finishing things, then it can really mess with our self-esteem, you know? Alright, so... Ow, it's my hand! They're coming with me again. I'm gonna let this sit. I think I'm gonna work on, oh my God. Everybody calm down! I'm gonna work on one of my pen my pen drawings, because these 2 have to dry, and I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do on that other canvas yet, so we're just going to we're going to chill on it for a second. Gotta clean my stuff up first because chaos is Like, usually that's what my environment looks like, but we're trying to change. Alright, that can sit. I think. Kira, what's your favorite thing to draw? Or like, what's your art style? Alrighty. It's like, oops, partially cleaned up. Dude, I dug this tripod out of the recycling because I broke it a couple weeks ago and I didn't get a new one yet and I had to film content and I was like, yeah, I probably should grab that because I kind of need it. And so it's just hanging on by a thread. There's tape all around it. Chicano art, lettering like Old English or script. That's really cool. You know, a lot of people that do that do like they make a lot of let me start over. Money off of like wedding invites and stuff, like wedding invitations, because there's like a niche for that, I think. I hope that's dry enough because I don't want to get these wet because they won't recover well since they're pen. I don't need more coffee. I don't need more coffee. I don't need it. You have a slight problem. I didn't know that. Yeah, girl. Google it. Or go on Etsy and look at it. Maybe it's not like the best references. Like, I think some of the most successful people in that area have like their own website and they're well known for it, but it doesn't hurt to try it. Alrighty, so show you what I'm working on. So you guys saw the eye. I don't remember when I showed that. Sometime. So like there's that one. Made some money on commissions, but I haven't gotten any probably because I haven't promoted. Girl, do it up. You mean like Instagram? It's a girl dragon. I never drew a dragon in my life. Yes, on my Instagram. Hey, posting does not hurt. I think sometimes it's easy to like take it too seriously or like get in our heads about it, but I mean, I only have like 319 followers on my art Instagram, but I just keep posting. Like one day it'll be bigger than that. You can't ever grow if you're not posting, you know? I totally think you should though. My dragon? That's my pet dragon. Yeah, I've been, I talked about this in videos, but I was having like a bad relationship with like social media consumption. It was like rotting my brain. And so I was like, well, how am I gonna like utilize this with like what I'm doing or whatever? That's not coming out right, but I like did it a little bit, but I was like, I need to be like productive. So then I started drawing while I was at my art events, and then I started making jewelry again. Let me show you. I'm doing a jewelry haul. But just for reference, like, I filmed the jewelry haul for these today. These are really cool. They're all wire wrapped. So, yeah. Problem for our generation? Yeah, I think we're all it's like I think with anything good can be bad. Like too much of anything good can be bad, if that makes sense. Perfectionist. I feel like everything I post has to be some sort of quality. Well, I guess my best advice is, like with the perfectionism thing, do it until you like it and put it out into the world. You know what I mean? I've been there. I still am kind of there. Takes time. Thank you. They're fun. They're like, I have like little dainty ones. And then like this is like a thicker gauge of copper wire. But yeah, I made all 5 of these in one day because I was just sitting at my art shows and I was bored. So that was one of the days where it rained again. So yeah, I think you should just keep posting, you know. It takes, with anything good, it's like consistency. I thought about drawing scales on this, but I don't know yet. The copper plant ones? Yeah, like more so in like potted plants for your house. You're talking about like the wire wrap mushrooms I have on my website, John? Yeah, they go usually indoors. You can put them outside if you want to. There's no right or wrong way, you know. My tomatoes are starting to bloom. That's awesome. Dude, fresh tomatoes out of the garden are so good. You just sit out in the garden with a salt shaker? Heck yeah, dude. What in the world is that? Is that some kind of plant thing? Those are big words, John. I don't got a thesaurus or a dictionary. A thesaurus. Mycelium? Mycology? Oh, yeah. There's a lot of good benefits. They're like really rich in vitamin D. I feel like that's too loud. What time is it? who take supplements. Yeah, they're really good for you. There's a lot of benefits. I think that that's kind of one of them things it's like understudied. People are still finding new information about. It's really cool though. It's cool you're into that. I don't know what else to draw in here. His teeth makes him look like a dork. He's kind of like this. Oh. Dude, everyone's got ebbs and flows in life. If anyone jumped on my YouTube channel this year has met me at a weird time in my life. It's part of life, you know? Like, strange as in uncertain or shifting as a person kind of thing. I'm hungry. I don't really have anything to eat. That's bad. I need to go shopping. Shopping. Oh, I got these noodles. What is it called? Japanese tempura. Ready in 3 minutes. That might be my lunch because I'm kind of lazy today. Or I could make some rice, but then I have to wait for that to... Yeah, I'm kind of hungry. I'm watching on the TV at the same time. You can now see the comments where you couldn't before. Oh, you couldn't, like, you mean now that I'm monetized? Is that what you mean? It could be. That's weird. So I'm curious. I might have to rewatch some of my stuff back and just see. Because if there were no comments on my stuff, it's like I was talking into a big black hole or something. Talking to myself. Jeez, she's an artist. She's crazy. She's nuts. Freaking nuts. Oh my god. What are you guys gonna do the rest of the day? Because I think I'm gonna eat and go for a walk. Maybe edit a video. I gotta do my Thursday's downtown event tomorrow, so that's gonna be an all-day thing. And then Friday and Saturday are pure chaos. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take advantage of the weather today. You could see them on a cell phone? Interesting. Hey, 2 days is not bad. You know what? I had a painting that took 7 months. It's huge though. It's not like the biggest thing ever, but it's big. Like a 3 by 4 foot canvas. It's the big ones. We go hard around here. But yeah, a day and a half is not bad, Kira. Keep it up, girl. Keep posting your art. Keep making it. Take a break if you need to, but never quit. It is fun. Yeah, of course. Keep it up. Painting is fun. Ow. It's using my hand. Could be. 100%. Bonfire of wisdom. Poof, like smoke. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end today. The words aren't wording today. My brain's a little fried from content creating before I jumped on here. Like fried as in like running out of functioning brain cells, like I need to eat to recharge kind of way. Yeah, this is commitment. I've screwed up before, but then you just keep going with it. It's looking like something. I don't know if I want him to have scales or not. We'll see. I'll make that decision tomorrow. But yeah. I made some progress today. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys, as always. Heck yeah, dude. I appreciate each and every single one of you. You the best. It's been real. Subscribe. I'm watching. I'm just kidding. I'm watching you. Start doing the eye twitch. Always watching, Wazowski. Always watching. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Keep making art. I believe in you. You can do this. We're rooting for you, girl. Alright, everyone. I'm gonna pop off of here and mentally prepare myself for my art market tomorrow. You too. I hope you do as well. Enjoy the day. Hopefully you get some sunshine, some vitamin D. Help your brain. A, B, C, D, F, G. Oh, goodness. Alright, homies. It's been real. Have a great day.